Thursday. Dear David and Celia, when you get a moment, please would you let me have the first names of the doctors, nurses and support staff we met at St. Peter's Hospital, so I can refer to them directly in my letter of thanks to the hospital for the care and consideration we received. 2. I've written to Joan, Mum's cousin, and her 2 sons, Paul and Peter, letting them know. I've also written a follow-up letter to Barry, outlining our plans for Mum's funeral, and I telephoned Paul. And I've also written to Keith Gibson, letting him know too. I rang Paul to let him know. He was his response was much as you'd expect. He rang me back this morning to say that he wouldn't be, he'd thought about it and wouldn't be coming to the funeral. I was half expecting this, since I think it's not thoughtlessness on his part. I think it's just he just can't face the idea of meeting lots of strangers. Stop. As for the order of service for Mum's funeral, these are just my suggestions. As a piece of classical music, she'd like the Moonlight Sonata played, since this was the favourite piece of her father's. I also thought that as a hymn that those attending might wish to sing, Jerusalem was very much a favourite of Mum's. And as a poem, either Christina Rossetti's Remember, Yeats's When You Are Old, or He Wishes for the Cross of Heaven, but not Stop All the Clocks. I think that's probably been rather overdone. Finally, for now, please would you let me have your comments of whatever kind of the piece I wrote, quote, on Wendy's passing, unquote, so that I can finish it off and put it to rest. Even if you've got nothing to add or changes to make, but you don't think it's appropriate, tell me, and it'll give me, and it'll it'll give me something to work on, just to put the finishing touches. I did at one time harbour the thought that it might, suitably redacted, it might go viral on Facebook, but I think that's rather a superficial idea. Finally, I've notified the bank, and they've frozen Mum's accounts. I've notified her investment brokers, and I've received an offer from the solicitors to help with the execution of Mum's will in due course. Not that there's that much to do. Most of the legwork has already been done. We'll write again to you later. Love, Dad.